What If It's Cool is proudly brought to you by Respo Clothing. Feel like a champion by wearing the merch from all the stars, including Luke Resner, B Squared, Savannah Rowe, John Stop Action, Nova Nichols, The Cooters, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So feel like a champion by checking out Respo Clothing. They can be found on Facebook and on Instagram. MXW presents Coastal Chaos, happening on Saturday, March 23rd. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. The finals of the Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Tournament conclude at Alpha Pro Wrestling's All or Nothing, happening on Saturday, April 13th at the Pipework Market. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Before you see All or Nothing, make sure to check out Alpha Pro Wrestling's Energy 3, also happening at the Pipework Market. Entry fee is only $2. Make sure to check it out. MXW presents Game Over, happening on Saturday, April 27th at the Sunbury Memorial Hall. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. It's Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. I'm here with always my lovely, beautiful, and still one-eyed co-host, John L. Crossfire. How you doing, buddy?
I can't complain, man. Can't complain. As we record this, I've got another eye appointment in 4 days, so it's crossed. But yeah, just plugging along one day at a time.
I'm hoping and praying for the best. I'm so if it's just with 4 days, so Thursday morning or so Thursday afternoon, I want to get a message saying, Dan, good news. That's what I'm pushing right now.
If I get a chance, I'll message you on Wednesday after the appointment. It's a late afternoon appointment, so it's going to be very, very annoying. Just
when this episode comes out is what you're telling me.
Yeah. So by the time this episode's up, I should hopefully either A, be back at the hotel room, or B, out for dinner with Mrs. Crossfire.
Sweet. I'm going to be flat out honest for a second. I would rather be asleep right now. I am normally the most morningest person you will ever meet, but after last night, I just want to sleep. So if I seem a little bit zoned out or anything, that's because I am f***ing
personalities here.
Yeah, I know. Because for the first time ever, Johnny was up and actually up. He actually got some sleep and he was up when I messaged him at
late hours. What the hell?
I don't know, right? And normally he's like, "Oh yeah, no, can we do it? Can we do it a little bit later? I want to just get a little bit of rest, so I need my coffee." And he's like, "No, I'm ready to go." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Just the water. We're all good.
Now, last night I attended Adrenaline Pro Wrestling's New Beginnings 3. Amazing show. There was not one weakness at all. I'm just really tired. My voice is a little bit gone because I was screaming a lot, especially because me and Anthony George III. Sorry, Ant. We're just having a good time, laughing and making fun of stuff. Also had my cousin's girlfriend with us. We were having a good laugh as well. For those who don't know, that's Adam's girlfriend, and she's absolutely fun to be with. Great show. Can't wait for it to come out because you got to see me a lot in that event because the cameras were on me a little bit. So
hell yeah.
It's never about me. But I just thought that was funny. You'll see on the when the footage comes out. Now, just a bit of housekeeping. Obviously, ECW still hasn't made any announcements.
So I have a date now.
Yes.
Say the date, but it's mid-May.
Mid-May.
Early
Okay.
to mid-May.
All right, that's
Trying to get the April date we wanted, but yes.
All right, that's an improvement, I guess.
But all the talent has been informed of said date and locked in. And again, I don't want to make announcements before I can make, but there will be everything life goes well. There should be a nice, strong Victorian presence on that show once again. So I can talk to you after.
I hate it when you drop those little bombshells there, and I have to wait.
It's fine. Once we finish recording, I'll tell you. It's all good.
I got a feeling I may know who this might be. Just because of some ramblings that have been happening, but we'll see. My end, we got Oh yeah, I think I did say it on the last episode. So not last episode, the previous episode though. Alpha Pro Wrestling will be back at Pipework Market. We'll be having two shows. The first one will be, I believe, it's either 12 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not sure yet because it hasn't been completely finalized yet. Entry fee will only be $2 just to get into the market. And that's for Energy 3, which will be featuring the finals of the Energy Cup, which is going to be amazing because we have. I'm just trying to get the poster, and I think I've just lost it. Oh no. Oh no, I've lost the poster. Damn it. But let's see if I can name it. So in the tournament we have Jay Hunter, we have Josh Renfield, Ryan Casca. You remember the other one? Hang on. This is how professional I am, folks. I can't actually remember, and I've lost the poster. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That same game though, the finals for the actual heavyweight championship
Oh,
tournament.
we're gonna get to that in a second.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
These two are gonna kill me for this too. So and I nearly called my shoot name. Matty Wild, uh, the Grateful Dead Terry Shaw, who is trying so hard to get on my top 10 list of people I'm generally scared of. I admire the punishment he's doing to himself for this. I love you, Terry. I really do. And God knows why. This is the one I could always remember. God knows why he's in it because he lost. But if you guys watch that vignette that was filmed, that was also filmed on the What If It's Called YouTube channel, a member of Conflict Axiom. Speaking of Conflict Axiom, if you want one of these shirts, make sure to check out our sponsor here on What If It's Cool, Respo Clothing. You can make sure that you get all their merch from Facebook and Instagram. Man, I fucked that up today, didn't I? See, this is what happens when I haven't slept very well, huh?
I think I need to hit up Res Pro Clothing myself because currently my t-shirts are only available on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Oh, well, I'll give you the team's information on there, but make sure to check him out on Facebook, on Instagram at Respo Clothing. Speaking of yeah, so James Marshall, but originally was meant to be Nate Nitro. So if you guys watch that vignette, you'll find out that stuff is happening with Conflict Axiom, and I've got to admit, I'm a little bit worried. You know, I love that Conflict Axiom money, and I really wanted to keep going. You know what I mean?
And we'll have to give James Marshall an ultimatum saying that if he doesn't win the championship, he has to start the OnlyFans.
Speaking of James Marshall, make sure to use the hashtag James Marshall OnlyFans. Let's make it happen. This is really normally I throw it to John what we're going to answer to, but I'll be flat out honest here. Originally, I wanted to do another comedy match, but we were like, oh well, we've already done that. Then I was like, oh, let's find another top match type. And we're both going back and forth, trying to find something. And stupidly, at 6 a.m. this morning, I went, oh, there's been a couple of War Games matches that we could do, Try to find them on YouTube. They're not on YouTube. So I'm like thinking, oh, how are we going to do this? And then all of a sudden I thought, hang on a second. I want to showcase my friend because if the guys have been checking our socials, Jason Krusher Cole has made it perfectly clear that he is coming back. And if you've seen some of his recent posts, he looks fucking fantastic. He's hitting the gym. He's training up well. I think he's in the best shape I've ever seen him in, to be honest. Have you seen the post?
I did. I saw a post, I think 3 days ago, maybe 2 days ago. It was very, very, in the last couple of days anyway, I saw a post, and I wouldn't want to be whoever's going to be on the opposite side of the ring for him when he does step back between the ropes, because he looks extra motivated, we'll say.
Definitely. And so I typed in his name, and I found a little match from I think it's Breakout 14. Let me just double check.
I have it right here in front of me, just in case.
Breakout 14 versus Inmate 211.
And if I can just do a T-plug on your behalf, that episode with 211 was phenomenal, but please watch the video version, because DPC, I'll give you kudos because I have no idea. And obviously Inmate 211 as well, but he's used to doing it at this point. The whole episode with the face painted, bro. I'm sitting here.
Oh, don't fucking remind me.
I'm still sweating like a sumbitch just because I got my shirt on. So I don't know how you did that whole thing. Like, I wrestled with just kind of like the war paint, like the Winter Soldier style. And even that was sweating. So I don't know how Inmate does that with the whole face. It's just, nah. But watch his interview.
I said this. I said this on the podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. I hate every person that voted for me to do that. That was one of the most uncomfortable interviews I've
Welcome.
ever done because it was so itchy. It's funny enough, I actually spoke to someone last night about that episode, and it was like, "Oh, that was so good, it was so funny and everything." I said, "Oh, I'm glad you found it entertaining. I fucking hate that interview." He go, "What?" I said, "No, I don't hate the interview itself because I think the interview is great, right? I have bad memories of that because I was in so much like I was so itchy that the moment we finish, like normally I go for a little bit extra and talk with to 11 after the interview. No, I hit the end button. I ran into the shower, tried to get off. It took 30 minutes to get it all off because I don't know what kind of face paint I put on there, but it wouldn't come off. I had to like really scrub hard. I had to get the not the
That's where
dishwashing paste to
the
wash off.
old makeup wipes come in handy as well, because like they've got the skin safe chemicals, but the chemical breaks it down.
You know what the funny thing is? Like for you, like when I was younger, I used to, do the eyeliner. I used to, touch up a little bit. I have none of that stuff anymore, and I didn't even think about that. Like I probably should have I should have taken bought some of that stuff to get it off.
One of the times I wrestled, I legit just forgot, and I'm like going around to like all the talent, like, oh my god, like have you got wipes? And finally, one of the talent was like, oh yeah, man, here, use some of mine. And it's like, oh my god, the joys of wrestling, where you're just going around asking for random makeup wipes, tape. Get your own, you hippie.
Oh my God. All right. With that being said,
Let's get into
man, mind you, I know nothing about this match. I just found out, I just thought, wink, wink. It'd be a really good episode to do. Because there's a couple of stories that me and John could say, but we can't say until stuff gets revealed. But yes, this is going to be absolutely awesome. And with that being said, let's get right into the action.
This next contest is a singles match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Oh,
J2 for life.
All right. I'm still cut that I never got to go to this place because apparently it was really good. There he is. Oh, okay. They're putting the Krusher, not Jason Crusher Cole.
I think it's like a Jimmy Snooker situation where it can be Jimmy Superfly Snooker or Superfly Jimmy Snooker. It doesn't matter. He's just Crusher, regardless.
Oh my God, I love that shirt of his. Crusher Mania.
Hell yeah.
Jace, if you're watching, if you have any spare in XL, can you please like sell me one? I really want one.
Just hit up the black market of Australian professional wrestling.
Is that? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. About to say so I'm not gonna reveal it, but yeah. Just know somebody in the crowd. Oh my God. And he's got the Oh, there's 211 as
Tag team.
well. I love those jumpsuits of theirs. You know what the one thing, like with 211's makeup, like it can look amazingly he can look amazingly happy, but in this case he can look amazingly insane as well. Like that's how fucking good he is at doing applying that war makeup.
I love the way that he does it though, because like it's so simple yet still so detailed at the same
Mm.
time. Like how that makes sense, but
No, it totally makes sense. I know where you're coming from on that one.
it's a simple design, but he's put so much like I think care to applying it that it just pops.
Mm.
Cool.
I always wondered what is 211's mask made of because it always just looks like a helmet to me.
See, I give props to anyone that can work in a mask, because I did commentary for a full show in a mask, and I just kayfabe aside, I was fucking dying under there. Like,
Oh, oh crap! But just the video just stopped. Hang on. There we go. Technology is not our friend. There we go.
that'll be the official what if it's cool t-shirt.
What if it's mania?
Well, I mean, I'm about to drop one that's hashtag what are words. Technology is not our friend.
Oh, that'd be good for Respo Clothing to make.
I know Crusher's a big guy and all, but come on.
That's literally psychotic. He's hitting that 211 now.
That's a very interesting situation. Krusher is taken aback a little bit here about 211.
Crusher throwing Inmate 211 now.
Crusher's just showing his power here. He looks like he's frightened.
Hiya, pal.
Whenever he goes into full 211 mode, I love it.
Well, again, like I don't want this to be just a cheap plug, like, but like, I really did enjoy the conversation that you guys had and the way that he kind of broke down how he does like the different voices and stuff. I was like, this dude should be a voice actor or something because it.
I said that to him. I like, you should be doing voice acting, dude. Oh,
Stiff little kick for your Sunday morning. I guess this is going out on Wednesday, but Jesus, it'll wake you up, DPC. Oh, no one's gonna kick you out of that, brother. Oh, well, hurt me wrong.
I don't choose losers, I choose the best. That's why they're the tag team champions, Evan.
Crowd firmly behind Jesse Crusher Cole here.
Breaking the rules.
We seem to have this conversation before, like this. You mentioned you wish you had attended that venue before. I'm just kind of looking at it there from that shot. I'm like, dude, that's like goals. Like it's essentially just a shed, but like it's awesome. It's like almost like an underground fight club, like Lucha Underground kind of.
yeah, look, it's a little bit like that, and that's what I kind of miss about it is because like a lot of the places we have here in Melbourne are kind of the feel,
I feel like that's how wrestling is best enjoyed. Though, like, don't get me wrong, I love watching like WWE and even AEW. Like they've got the bright lights and that's cool. But for me, I'm like, like dim the lights around the crowd, just spotlight on the ring.
He's just roughing him up. Just tenderizing the meat, so to speak.
One thing I'm not used to here is seeing Crusher with more hair because like I'm so used to him having the shaved on the sides. Because like the photo that we use for Alpha, the first photo, the second poster, I was like, who is that? And then they went, oh, that's Crusher. I went, what? I've never seen him with that much hair.
Yeah, I remember you saying that to me, and you were just like, how is this photo?
Kick out at 2 there by Crusher Cole.
And one thing I love about Crusher, I'm going to give him props on this one, how he can get the crowd engaged. Like
Yes.
I think he's probably the best in the business when doing that because he literally can get anyone on his side. Like those vignettes I filmed with him at the Pipework Market, man, like some of the funnest stuff I've ever filmed, ever. And just everyone was in love with him.
I discovered Crusher probably maybe about 7 or 8 years ago, probably 7 years ago through social media. And I've instantly just become a fan of his. And every time I watch one of his matches, I was just amazed.
Oh, yeah.
It's still not enough to keep down Inmate 211.
He's going for another leg drop. Oh, he misses. Oh.
It's a drop kick. And again, like, I imagine it would be hard to move around in like that type of like jumpsuit material.
I remember I had a jumpsuit and I was running around trying to be Mario when I was younger. And I remember just being completely sweaty in those things. Like, I can't imagine even wrestling in that sort of thing.
Like people that like somehow manage to wrestle in jeans. I'm like, I have like skinny jeans are somewhat flexible, but like just the plain old pair of actual jeans, man, your legs are so constricted in those things.
See, I disagree with that one because I wear jeans all the time, right? Besides obviously working in Alpha, and I run with them and everything. I have no problem with them whatsoever.
But it just depends on like who makes them as well.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like the skinny jeans that I wear when I do commentary, bro. If I didn't have stitches in my eye, I could probably do flips and shit in those. Like they're so like comfy. But then I wear my other jeans, and it's like, what the hell? I can't even lift my leg up.
He's having the life choked out of him.
You know what's really amazing? When was this? Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago? And like
4 years ago.
yeah, like how much this has changed? Like 211's a face now, and like a little bit and very friendly. Like I still remember when I first saw the inmates for the first time, thinking, "Holy, these guys are scary," but I love them.
It's crazy just how far they've come just from a character presentation, let alone how far they've come just as performers in general.
Well, 211's still is finally back, and he's just as scary as ever, if not scarier. I mean that match with him and Hex at MXW, oh, brutal.
These two giants just knocked each other out.
Which man's going to get on that feet first?
And this is just another classic example of how two big men can just like have a great match. They don't need to do all the flips and shit. They can just get the crowd on them, and man,
We'll say that like Krusher especially is ridiculously agile for a big dude. Like
oh
he's
yeah.
Oh, got him a forearm there by Inmate 211. Forearm there.
big meaty men slapping mate.
And there's a flurry of shots there by Pipework.
Again, fans solidly behind Krusher. Oh, he's using that to rally. But even that though, like the just the pacing of that, the fans were in it. Okay, that's just fantastic at reading the crowd. Oh, beautiful spine buster.
My God, I've said this before that 211 has one of the best spine busters in the business. Like he can execute it anywhere, and it's just absolutely
Honestly,
fucking
though,
fantastic.
that's one of the smoothest ones I've seen, like literally ever.
Mm. But arguably, not arguably, the best spine buster ever, Arn Anderson. Sorry, sorry if I pissed a lot of people off when I say that, but it's true. The guy was in his 50s, and he did that to the Undertaker.
And again, at that point in his career, he dug down so deep that it was probably one of the best ones that he'd ever done. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that lives rent free in my brain, man. From WrestleMania, it was great. Oh God!
and again, you go. I don't know if that was a super kick or a leg lariat because my feet.
I think that was a leg lariat because it wasn't quite to tilted.
God damn!
But that proves how agile he is. Like how many big men can do it? I know I can kind of do it, but a half-assed one. But he does it for like complete like if he was a cruiserweight. It's great.
I think I just tore my groin just like watching that.
Krusher looking to end it here.
Time to end it, guys! Come on!
Come out, baby!
Inmate 47.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, he ducked.
Oh! I saw Eddie.
Yes. Yes. The crowd's like, yeah, he hit it. We all saw it. We all saw it.
And he loves Eddie too. Oh man. Well done.
Oh, DQ, yes. The funny thing is, I almost was wearing an Eddie Guerrero t-shirt like right before you messaged me to record because I'm wearing obviously you can't see it, but I'm wearing my Halloween Havoc Eddie Guerrero basketball shorts. So I was going to wear the Eddie shirt to match.
Well, we gotta wear either Australian merchandise or our own merchandise.
So that's why you're like, let's record. And I was like, me.
Oh, what are they doing?
Post-match beatdown here. They're not happy with the shenanigans there.
Oops.
Oh, still got the music.
It's Redfield.
Oh, jumping knee off the top. Big man staggered. That was an awesome sell. Oh, damn. Not today, he says.
Oh, beautiful high knee. Don't never underestimate the strength of Josh Redfield. Like,
GTS.
oh God, he is amazingly strong. Oh, he's got a mic. He's got a mic.
So you guys are the inmates. I heard all about your terrifying actions and how scary you are, but I'm standing here and you're standing right there. Now I've been away for a while, and I apologize, I'm sorry, but I am itching for a fight.
Give me that mic. Give me the mic. Oh. Thanks. I appreciate it. That hurt. You're itching for a fight, huh? Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm getting old, mate. What do you say? The next Breakout show, me and you reunite a little group called J2.
All right. So this must have been the start of their feud with J2 and Inmates.
Two bitches worse than they had in prison.
Damn!
Boys, it's day in, day out, J2 for life.
Wow. And I think a couple of years later, they would break up, and Redfield would be aligning himself with 211.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking we probably should get J2 on here, and follow up on the next match of this, because I've seen a little bit of their feud, and this is a great feud. Love to hear their stories about what was going on here. And because I haven't done it yet, because 211 will kill me if I don't do it, hashtag support your local wrestlers. If you know, you know.
You can't hear them, but they're cheering.
Yep. Killer match.
Yeah.
For two big men. Absolutely fantastic. This is what I love about Australian wrestling too, because I know TNA had the whole thing. It's not about weight class or anything. It's about no limits and stuff. It's really rings true here, because you can have a guy who's 6 foot tall with a guy who's 5'11", and I sorry, 5'11", 5'1", and they can have a killer match, or you can have a really beefy bloke with a skinny bloke, but they can still have a killer match. Like a good clash of look at this one is Valito when he was taking on Jordan Sampson. They had fucking killer matches. I was trying to think of they're both skinny, but but it's one obviously one's younger, but Kid Valiant versus Jason Crash, they're able to just absolutely kill it in the ring. Krusher, I think he goes with anybody, he just have a killer match.
I genuinely like it. I've seen a nice little handful of Crusher Cole matches. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Jason Crusher Cole match.
Mm-mm. Nah, if there is one, I've never seen it. Just saying, is your missus in the back? Because I can see something in the back.
Yeah.
Because every time you move your head, I can see a foot. I'm like, uh-oh.
That's fine. But DPC can just kind of see you, every time I move my head, you can kind of just see you just moving. And he's like,
I was going to say, no, I'm not going to say that, because I love you, Mister. I love you. I'm not going to do that.
She put a blanket on just so that her feet weren't in the way, and so
I still see it.
you'll snuck out.
But what's funny is we mentioned James Marshall in the OnlyFans. We actually have somebody there who actually has OnlyFans, and that's hence why we're saying support your local wrestlers. Josh Renfield has an OnlyFans. When I have Josh on, I'm going to tell a story. So I'm going to tell you after we finish up, because I'm not going to tell it on here. I want people to listen to that episode. But yeah, he's got an OnlyFans. Yeah, it's interesting, very interesting.
I mean, John Cena just made one just for the simple purpose of
Oh Jesus Christ! Have you subscribed to it? It's fucking hilarious.
I saw the like the like the ones that people were like posting around. I was like, Jesus Christ. He
If
must have had to have gone to some like great lengths for them to let him do that. Because I had a friend that tried to do that and they basically flagged him and they're like, you're trying to do like false information, like misleading content sort of thing. So I'm like, oh, the channels they would have had to go through to do that to promote the movie. It's a great movie, by the way, for those that have Amazon Prime. 100%.
my one of my best friends in the world, Jan the Piano Man's in it.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, because that
well,
was
actually,
filmed.
it was filmed exclusively in
It was
Melbourne.
it was filmed in Melbourne. I'll put a photo of him right here. So if you look in the background of a few scenes, you will see Jan the Piano Man, and yeah, he had some good stories of the of being on set with that with Nathan Jones, John Cena, and
I popped for him because I forgot that he said that he was in it.
mm.
And then I was like, oh my God, it's Nathan Jones. I've met
Who's the other? Who's the dude that was in the Iron Claw? Dude from
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yeah, I was literally about to sing all of this together because I can't remember his name.
I was going to start singing Bet on it, but hey, same.
I
Gotta get
Uh,
you.
and I was going to allude to something else about Disney, but we just pretty much brought it up there. I'm going to just say this: I hate High School Musical.
I watched it probably about 10 times in music class throughout high school because
You had to.
why? We had to watch the same one over and over. It was like High School Musical, Grease, and School of Rock. I'm like, well, Grease is a masterpiece. School of Rock has Jack Black. But I'm like,
Hang on,
three
hang on.
times.
I've got to put this out there too. I've only watched Grease once in its entirety. I know all the music, right? A lot of people are going to give me a lot of shit.
I feel personally attacked here. Like that's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Look, I don't mind the movie. I'm really over it because like I come from that era, and unfortunately, John, like you may feel this way, but I mean, you're 10 years younger than me though. Every party I went to, they played Grease.
Oh,
Right?
I get that. I get that. My
No, not the music. They played the fucking film.
the
And
film.
I got so fucking sick of it that I just don't, I don't mind. I still love the music though. I really love the music, but the movie I can't fucking take. I can't watch it. All right, well that's the end of this episode of Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. As always, where can we find Quarter Conversation on all socials, and where can we actually find the show?
So at CIC Pod on Facebook and YouTube, at Caught in Conversation, one word on Instagram. Go to my main Instagram, sensational_LJ, and then the pod and my graphics page are in the bio. But if you go to the link tree, scroll through, everything's there from A to Z for all my Facebooks and I think Twitter and X and all that, like it's the same, whatever. But that's very ADHD. I either don't touch it or I go in there and I just retweet things like all day. And then, yeah, but the podcast is, so I distribute it specifically on Podbean, Spotify, and Google Pod, but there is like obviously other podcast like third party ones that automatically goes on there via Spotify and yada yada yada. But yeah, my pro wrestling tees, Amazon wish list. There is currently a GoFundMe if you want to help. We've had lots of people help and we appreciate it. We've pretty much used all of it already because public transport is expensive. It costs almost $200 to get us to Sydney and back. So that's a fun time. But yeah, hopefully the next appointment won't be for a while, but no. But yeah, follow at CIC Pod on Facebook. Facebook's the one where I'm trying to, because like I get people like on when I do posts on the Instagram page they react to, but I'm trying to build up more interaction on the Facebook page because again, that's where I do like with the Markapalooza stuff. That's where I do most of the votes because it's a lot easier to tally up.
All right. Well, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show and enable those notifications to stay up to date whenever we post anything. If you can't wait for the next video, make sure to check out both Caught in Conversation and What If It's Cool. They are both available wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
It's my much.